to the Equalization and Appropriation Bill from the Senate. Madam Speaker, I stand on the strength of our Constitution, which was promulgated in 2010. That Constitution dictates that every Kenyan is equal to the other Kenyan. Madam Speaker, which means that every area in this country is as important as any other area. Madam Speaker, because of that, in the Constitution, you find very many affirmative action programs, either to bring people who are otherwise undermined to the point of level with every other Kenyan, or to bring areas that are underdeveloped to the point that they were nearly as equally as developed as all the other areas in Kenya. And Madam Speaker, that's where the Equalization Fund comes in, to bring up those areas which are underdeveloped in key elements that are necessary for human life, like education, infrastructure, including hospitals, including schools, including roads, so that we all feel like, indeed, we are all Kenyans. Madam Speaker, I served as a commissioner in the IIBRC Commission, also known as the Legale Commission. Madam Speaker, I went around the whole country. And Madam Speaker, I'd like to let you know that there are parts of this country that are so remote, parts of this country that do not have what we call roads. Madam Speaker, many of those children in those parts of the country have not even seen cars. Madam Speaker, Equalization Fund was meant to make these people who are in such parts of the country to actually feel like they belong to this country called Kenya. And Madam Speaker, for this reason, I support this bill, because this bill will bring those areas that are undermined or underdeveloped to the fore, so that they are also developed nearly as possible as the other parts of this country. Madam Speaker, it's a shame that we are almost getting to the 20 years time limit for this Equalization Fund. What will then happen when 20 years lapse and we've not benefited from this equalization bill, affirmative amendment, affirmative action opportunity? Just because money that's been appropriated has never been used towards this effort. Madam Speaker, I support this amendment bill from the Senate because what it does is it locks in the money that is meant for Equalization Fund, such that even if one financial year passes, it will still be locked for that purpose that it was intended for. Because that is the only way to go, to ensure that those areas that are underdeveloped are actually, the money that's intended to bring them up is used for that purpose. Madam Speaker, as I stand here, because I believe in this equalization, I believe that the whole country is not equal. Madam Speaker, for that reason, I will never support this one man, one shilling, one vote, whatever it's called. Madam Speaker, because this country, there's so much discrepancy in the development of this country. And you need Equalization Fund, you need affirmative action to bring other Kenyans who are not benefiting like every other Kenyan to the fore, so that they can also enjoy being Kenyans. Madam Speaker, I want to say again, categorically, I support this bill. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Majority Whip.
My point of order.
No, you can't raise a point of order. I'll first give member for Marsabit, the Deputy Whip.
How do you contradict your party leader?
Honorable Speaker,
Honorable Wako, you on the floor.
Thank you for allowing me.